All right, so we are going to go over one of the first lessons that I like to do when I teach songwriting classes, and that is called an I am from poem. It is not my lesson, not my curriculum, but I learned it at creative writing camps. I've had mentors come in and demonstrate it for me. It is a great tool to get started because one of the first obstacles that people, kiddos, everybody, beginners run into is, what do I write about? So this is a great way to get started and give you ideas and just gets the brain going. So I am going to start one, but Arius has done this, Mr. Air Jazz, a lot too. So he's gonna help me with this. He's gonna pick out the categories and what you do with each category. So I will show you. I write I am from on the top. I am from. Then I split it up in 4 categories. So I'm going to have Arius pick the categories. What's the first category, Mr. Air Jazz?
First category will be video games.
Okay, video games. And it's kind of fun, right? Like Jeopardy. Okay, what's the second category?
Second category will be indigenuity.
How do I spell that, Mr. Air Jazz? See, you can ask a teacher or anybody how to spell things. Absolutely. I want to make sure we do this thing correctly. How do I spell that?
Oh, indeed. I-N. D-I. G. E. N-U-I-T. Y.
And I want to show you all his handwriting. Oh my goodness, it is something to see. It's beautiful. After this, I will show you his handwriting because that was one of the things working with him that I saw in the first place is not only when you talk about songwriting, you could type it on a computer, you could do things like that. His handwriting is unbelievable. I'm going to show it on the screen in the next video.
Oh, Mr. Manor, you're the best.
Other category.
Other category, food. Last one shall be birds.
Birds. All right. Now we are going to talk about 5 different pieces of each category. And after this, you can do this at home.
Yeah. 5
with
by
your
4.
beautiful handwriting. All right. Mr. Air Jazz, what is the first video game you want to talk about? And then we are going to perform this. What is the first video game you want to talk about?
Yes, Spyro.
Ooh, I like that one. What is the next one?
Next one, Donkey Kong.
We're going to do 3, actually.
Sounds good.
3.
Just 3 is good enough for me.
Okay, next.
And next will be DDR, Dance Dance Revolution.
No. My awful handwriting. Okay. D, R. Okay. 3 on the next category.
Excellent. The Trickster.
Next.
Regalia.
Spelling.
Yes. We have reg, which is R-E-G.
Yes.
A-L.
Just so they can read my handwriting. I do know how to spell this, but I want you to read my handwriting, and it's hard to read. A-L, yes?
Yeah. I-A.
Okay, and last.
And lastly will be fry bread, which we will get to the food, and fry bread will not.
Great transition. Like in songwriting, there are transitions, and that was a beautiful transition. All right, go ahead.
All right. Salmon pasta. Spaghetti. Caesar's salad.
Okay. Birds.
Yeah. When it comes to birds, we got bald eagle. A griffin.
A griffin?
A griffin.
How do you spell a griffin?
Yeah, there's which is an A,
I do know, I do got that. I think they got that. Okay.
and then GR. I. F. I.
C.
Yeah. IN.
Okay, last.
And lastly will be peacock.
All right, so when you perform these, so these are great. When you write these at home, gather your family, gather your stuffed animals, gather your real animals, anybody, and you stand in front of them, and you, you clear your throat. You get a homemade podium if you need, and you raise your hand and you get everybody's attention. And you look real confident, and you say "I am from" before each category, and then you name each item in this category. So,
Correct.
Arius, do you want to perform this for us?
Oh, I am most certainly down, Mr. Man.
Can you read my handwriting? If not, you're the one who said them. I think you can do it. And then
Oh,
right
yes.
after this, I'm going to have him show... Actually, no. In the next video, he's going to show you his handwriting. Okay.
Sounds good.
Mr. Air Jazz, go ahead.
Yes, and yes, this is legible handwriting indeed.
Okay. You're too kind.
I am from Spyro's dungeon, deep within his fiery lair. From Donkey Kong Island, you can call me Diddy. I am from the DDR world of dance, a revolution. With my indigenuity, I'm from the trickster who spat me out like the sun. From the regalia, the ooh of my peoples. I am from fry bread, smoke signals in the sky. I am from the salmon pasta bowl that I had at my kuich. From the spaghetti of my non-Italian ancestors. I am from Mr. Caesar's salad that I eat at my restaurant. The birds I am from, the bald eagle, my dad's people. I am from a griffin, not Peter, but a griffin. And lastly, I am from peacock, the color jazz.
Beautiful. If you want to do it a little bit of a different way because he is a professional and this is what he does and he added things onto it, we can bring it down just a little bit and say, I am from Spyro, Donkey Kong, DDR. I am from the trickster, regalia, fry bread. I am from salmon pasta, spaghetti, Caesar salad. I am from bald eagle, a griffin, peacock, and do it with another rhythmic form either way.
Absolutely.
But I love, and then you can build on that and do what Air Jazz did and add onto each one. Explain each category. Go deep, deep, deep like Mr. Air Jazz did. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you, sir. Yes, so you don't have to immediately do it the way I did. You can simply look down your list and tell them all of your identities combined. Though overall and over time, you'll start to give each of these categories their own little twist to them, your own little info that you want to give yourself into. Like your favorite video game, you can explain what about that video game identifies with you. What part of it means something to you. The food you eat, what kind of personal connection do you have to that food? Is it part of your heritage? Is it part of just your taste buds? We all have a palate. When it comes to the birds, not just any bird is as pretty as the next. You could think an ostrich is incompetent for not flying, and then other people would find an ostrich to be in their backyard, something they love. Thank you, Manor.
Yes. All right, so in the next video, we are going to talk about our process and send you off with a way for you to actually write your own song. But first, in this one, go write some I am from poems. All right.